Well, first, it's very impressive, but Gio, we got to give him props first. I mean, he didn't have a lot of pressure today. He was effectively wild. I think he got a double play when we needed it. And, he could have gone another inning, but we needed to get those additional runs. And so, he did a very good job. Our offense was outstanding. I don't know how many home runs. How many did we get? 4 today? 4? Yeah. So you hate to be, so dependent upon the homer, but, I mean, we'll take it. That's a big part of our offense. And I was impressed with, Trey's base running and his speed. Like yesterday, was it yesterday he made the mistake? Sunday. And that's, like I said, when you have speed, you're more likely to make mistakes than a guy who doesn't have speed because he's not even going to try it. So it was fun to watch him play, fun to see him run. That was a perfect game to get Glover into. Rivero seems to have gotten back to his form from last year. He's throwing the ball great. And more importantly, we gave our bullpen a rest after that long 18-inning game, and then quite a few guys pitched yesterday. So now we're pretty strong going into tomorrow's game.
Is that the right play for Turner to break for home there? Is that one of those plays that's right for him and probably not for most other runners?
Well, yeah. That's when he picked Danny off, you come down the line, and then you wait to either if you have left-handed first baseman where he has to turn and throw. But, they waited to the right time because it was a right-handed second baseman, but he had to also turn and throw home and make a perfect throw. So, yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do, is when you break. And, it's if you hesitate, you're out, and if you leave too soon, then you're out. So, he executed that play perfectly.
You've seen a lot of speedy players over all your years in baseball. What's it been like the last couple of days, though, to watch Trey on the two triples really turn it on, and then on that play sprint for?
Well, hey, man, I'm used to speed. I'm used to speed. I love speed. You heard me say that in spring training. And speed kills, and it does a lot of things. It creates a lot of mistakes. And not talk about myself, but I mean I signed on speed, and I had fast cars and a lot of tickets. So, so I love speed.
Dusty, Gio had over 40 pitches in the first 2 innings. What did he do to settle down?
Well, to me, I think early, he'd get 2 strikes on almost everybody, and then next thing you know, it was 3-2. And we're trying to reinforce to him that, you have to, all you have to do is execute, make quality pitches instead of trying to, strike everybody out because you got 2 strikes on the guy. And that's what Gio did. He threw some outstanding changeups to a couple good hitters on 3-2 counts when they were looking for that fastball. And, he dropped a couple, breaking balls in there. So he's slowly but surely, getting back to 500. And that's our goal and his goal, to get him back to 500. Then you start breathing better, feel better. And I think now he's 6-8. So, come on, Gio, because you really need him, especially when you're going to be facing some predominantly, left-handed hitting lineups.
Bryce is obviously going to hit his home runs.
Yep.
When he gets one like that, does that tell you anything about maybe if it's starting to look a little more?
I was gonna give him a day off today because I thought he was looking a little, they were jamming him, and usually don't jam Bryce. And we had a talk, and I just said, hey, slow your feet down, which everybody's been saying, all along. And, he looked more like Bryce today, except when he was facing Avalon. He thought with the score the way it was that, he'd come after him. But invariably, if you don't have come after him stuff, you're not going to come after him. And so just lost a little patience there and kind of gave away that at bat.
Dusty, you said you love speed, and right now, with a couple guys out, you have a place to put Trey's speed in the lineup, not having to think too much about it.
How you know I don't have to think about it?
Just make it look seamless.
Okay, man.
When you get all your tools back, will you, because he has that speed, will you consider trying him in the outfield yet, or is it still too soon for that?
Yeah, it's too soon for that. I mean, let's wait and see, where this thing goes, and hopefully nobody else gets hurt. But we'll see when we get there. And he takes fly balls in the outfield every day. They were playing him in center field. I mean, you just can't throw somebody out in the outfield in big league games. There are routes and drop steps that you have to take. We had people in the minor leagues, working with him. And in the infield, you take a shallow drop step, but in the outfield, you take a major drop step when you got to go back to your right or left or a ball over your head. And then, it's the routes that you take in the outfield. And sometimes, as a young outfielder, you take the direct route when you should take really the banana route. And there are some balls that tail back to you, and some balls that slice away from me or hook away from you. Most of the time it's a hook. And so he's been working out there quite a bit. Yes. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't afraid. I mean, big time. And that's what you like. Young guy comes in, throws strikes, and we're really impressed in our organization, about him. And he's come on, rather quickly. Like I said earlier, this is the first time I have seen him in person. First time I've seen him throw the last couple of days. We called up a couple youngsters that if I passed them on the street, I wouldn't know him. And so now I know him. Now I've seen him a little bit. And so that was a perfect game to get him into, because sometimes you're forced into action, bases loaded, and in the 13th inning or something. You know what I mean? So that was a perfect game to get your feet wet.